Carly, we have discussed it. You know I love my eggnog, but when you get down to business, I want to know what the difference is between eggnog and coquito. We have the matchup and the ringmaster behind it to explain, Diane Smith from Florida Dairy. Welcome
No.
back, Diane. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much and happy holidays.
Yes, Happy New Year. We've had a lot of fun checking in with you over the last couple of months. We look forward to continuing to do that in 2021. But you're starting with a good one this morning that has had Natalie and I talking quite a bit.
Break it down for us.
Absolutely. We are going to do my version of coquito. And I know that this year has been all the rage. Everybody's been talking about it. And the difference between eggnog and coquito, which are both holiday drinks, is the base. The base is more coconut, while the eggnog is more just like they say, egg. But they both of them have milk and they have a lot of variety of milk. But let's go ahead and get started. This is a recipe I learned from my mom. So I want to share with you guys. And it is a can of coconut cream. Here we go, the Coco Lopez that I use. And then we have a can of condensed milk. And in addition to that, we're going to add a can of evaporated milk. And at this time, if you want to, you could also use 14 ounces of fresh milk as well. But if you like it a little consistency, a little bit thicker, I recommend that you stay with evaporated milk. And then we're going to add a can of coconut milk. And all of these ingredients already have sugar, so there's no need to add a lot of extra sugar. So this is the base, I think, that everybody makes. But then it's like where you start to customize all the things that you do. For example, what are the spices that you put in? I like to add a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, as well as nutmeg. And of course, a little pinch of salt, because that's going to bring all the flavors together. At this time, you could also add a little bit of ginger, a little bit of cloves, whatever spices you really like. And now the big debate, do I put eggs or not? Eggs, what's going to happen is going to make it a little thicker consistency. I happen to like that. I grew up drinking it that way, and that's what I'm going to do it. So I'm going to take 3 egg yolks. And then I'm going to kind of like cook them with a little bit of sugar, about a 1/4 cup of sugar or so to a 1/2 cup of sugar. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix it all together for about 1 or 2 minutes until it changes color and it becomes nice and fluffy when you're creaming like eggs and sugar when you're baking a cake. So when that happens, what we're going to do is we're going to add it to the blender. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and mix all these ingredients for about 2 to 3 minutes to make sure that everything is well blended and incorporated. And then after that, you can't forget, if you do drink alcohol, is the star of the show, which is a cup of rum. If you like a little more, I would go all the way up to 1.5 or 2 cups. So we're gonna go ahead and add that. And then mix it for about 1 more minute. And we're going to do that, make sure that all those flavors, all those ingredients are nicely incorporated. And then of that, then you just get to enjoy it. But I will tell you that it's even better the next day. So you can put it in a little jar and you can give it away as some of your presents to friends and share, or you can put it in a pretty bottle with a bow, and then you can enjoy it with your family. And you can make it both versions, with or without alcohol. Just add some rum flavoring. But here we go. Here's the coquito.
Oh,
it's
cheers,
easy.
Diane.
I was kind of intimidated at first, hearing about it and being able to have it in the show. Again, Carly, this is one of the times I wish we were in studio so we could cheers with you, Diane. But we only got a minute left. I see too, you've got dessert and of course, is that pesto? I love pesto.
It is. It's a beautiful spinach pesto that we have in here with some cherry tomatoes and fresh mozzarella pearls. It's a beautiful dish, so you can make it as a side or you can make it as main dish. And then, of course, we have some rum cake. It is a cake out of a box, just with a couple of different ingredients added to it. It's super delicious, but very easy for you guys to make.
Oh,
yes.
Well, Diane, I know Florida Dairy Farm, that website is just chock full of recipes. And I know at the start of the year, people go, you know what, I'm going to start cooking more and I'm going to doing more. That's a great place to kind of head towards to maybe start doing some menu planning.
Yeah, no matter what your goals are for 2021, we can help you reach them for something super simple and healthy to something decadent and delicious. It's all there at floridamilk.com.
Oh, good. Diane, thank you for breaking it down, sharing the differences with us. It was the burning question over the holiday season, so we're glad we got to tie that up here. Great seeing you.
Thank you and Happy New Year.
You too.